Welcome, this is the Flying Ape once again with another tutorial, and in this one I'm going to show you how to fly energy efficiently. Flying energy efficiently depends on two basic ideas. The first idea is to always exchange one energy potential for another. So, for example, you always want to exchange your speed into altitude or your altitude into speed whenever you do a maneuver. So for example, when I'm diving down, I'm here losing altitude, but at the same time I'm gaining speed. And this gained speed I can now translate into altitude again. So here I'm performing vertical movements, and these vertical movements are the first key to flying energy efficiently. When I'm, for example, flying in the horizontal manner, I perform a turn, turning my plane now here takes quite a long time, and at the end of the turn I have lost a lot of energy, a lot of speed, and I haven't gained any altitude for it, for example. So I'm now going to show you a more energy efficient way of turning your plane. This maneuver is called the Immelmann, and at the start of the Immelmann you want to make sure that you have gained a little bit of speed. Then you pull your machine up and perform half of a looping, and then roll your machine over again so it's leveled. So now I've also turned my plane for 180 degrees, and of course also I've lost a lot of speed, but I have gained altitude by performing this maneuver. And this gained altitude I can now translate back into speed again. And so at the end of the maneuver I haven't lost as much energy as if I had performed this turn in the horizontal way. Another vertical maneuver that is very energy efficient is the so-called split S maneuver. It's simply the Immelmann but reversed. You roll your plane over at first and then go into a half looping while diving. And here I'm translating altitude into speed, and this speed I can now translate into altitude again. So here you have two very energy efficient maneuvers which you should always prefer over horizontal maneuvers. So if you are in a combat situation, for example, and you have to turn your plane, try to do it in the vertical way, with an Immelmann or with a split S maneuver. Another very important thing, and the second basic idea behind flying energy efficient, is to fly with gentle and smooth maneuvers. So avoid sudden abrupt movements with your plane. Like this, for example, pulling very hard on the stick and performing a very harsh maneuver. You want to fly as gentle as possible, so don't be too impatient when you have the time, for example. If you have someone at your tail shooting at you, it's not a good idea to be very calm in your movements. This is another example, but if you have a little bit of time, try to perform your maneuvers as gentle as possible. So for example, initiate the maneuver not as abrupt and do not pull so hard on the stick. Whatever maneuver you are doing, try to do it as smoothly as possible, and to keep the amount of wasted energy as low as possible. So these were the two basic ideas behind flying energy efficiently. I hope this helped you a little bit. There's going to come another tutorial which is going to be especially about flying the BF-109 and the mental state that you want to be in in order to use the strength of the BF-109 to its highest amount. And I'm going to do this tutorial within the next week. I'm not having as much time within the next 2 weeks because I'm going to have an exam, but I'm still trying to give you at least one tutorial each week. So I hope I see you in the next one. Bye.